Well, this is day 2 of the AIMExpo in Orlando 2016. I'm here with my friend Jason Paul Michaels, and we're in the Standard Motorcycle Company booth, which I got to tell you is probably the coolest booth at the AIMExpo.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Not to mention the bikes, but just all the stuff you guys got hanging up. It kind of feels like we're hanging out in the shop.
That's what we intended, man. I mean, we've got you've checked out our space. It's really unique. It's kind of a design studio meets highly curated workspace, and we wanted to bring that here to the show so that people could kind of get a little flavor for what you get when you come to Standard.
Okay, so let's talk about exactly what is Standard Motorcycle Company.
Sure.
Is it a retail shop? Is it a dealer? What do you guys do?
So Standard Motorcycle, depending on who you are in the industry, it's a different thing to you. If you're local in Orlando, it's a hub for motorcycle community and connectivity. You can become a member. It's like a gym membership. You come in, you can wrench on your bike. You can do everything from basic maintenance all the way to full custom sheet metal fabrication. You can learn from Marlo at Rusted Jalopy on how to make your own tank. We have electronics experts. We can basically teach you how to do whatever you don't know how to do. In addition to that, we capture all of that content, and what we're working on now, and the reason we're launching our Kickstarter, is to fund production equipment and a schedule so that we can actually begin building what we hope to be the industry's first and most comprehensive digital technical library of real shit that people need to know how to do, not Wyotech or MMI. We actually partner with Wyotech and MMI, so we're going to be working with them and some of their instructors to actually do some of our classes.
So you're saying if I needed to learn how to clean a carburetor, I could
Absolutely.
find that content?
You'll be able to find that. And not that you can't find that content now, because I know you've looked, but it's horrible. And it's shot on an iPhone, and then if it is good quality, it's typically the guy's extremely boring. We are here in our laboratory.
Some of that crappy quality I made.
No. But no, I mean, our ideas, we have a feature quality production team. My main producer, he did all the Ride with Norman Reedus stuff with me. We're working on another show about Standard, which is all the educational aspect of it. So it's a show about creating educational content. That's what we want to do. We want to empower people, and we want to be able to do that globally. So that's how we're going to accomplish that through this digital technical library. So that's what I was saying. Depending on who you are, where you live, we're different things to different people, and that's on the consumer side. On the business side, you look at like this custom Triumph Street Twin. So we built this. This is a Super Hooligan race bike for Roland's Super Hooligan series.
Get this down a little bit.
Sure. So this is the first Triumph Street Twin water-cooled Super Hooligan bike. So we tore this bike apart. We rebuilt it, to Hooligan specs, and we're going to take it out and we're going to race it. So you've got
super cool bike too.
Thank you. We've got partner projects that we work on. We've got Indians. We have all sorts.
You guys are doing OEM stuff for Indians.
We are. We're doing OEM stuff. We're doing parts design, manufacturing, and then on the back end, I'm doing consulting for a lot of brands that you'll never know.
Right.
So it just depends on who you are and what you do. But
you guys saw me share a picture that Jason posted of an Indian Scout that's a flat tracker that you have to see this bike up close.
It's pretty gnarly.
Not only is it gnarly, but everything on it is handmade and custom made to the tune of about $300,000.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Indian, they spent a lot of money with S&S to develop the best motorcycle to go out and kick Harley's ass in flat track. I'm not a Harley guy. I'm not an Indian guy. I'm not a Triumph guy. I'm a motorcycle guy.
It's got 2 wheels, all right.
Yeah, I love that. That competitiveness hasn't existed in the sport, and I think Indian is going to, not just Harley, but they're going to make everybody think about, what are we doing? Why aren't we out there? Why aren't we doing this? Because that's where motorcycling comes from, is racing. It's like the chicken before the egg thing. Yes, you have to have motorcycles, but racing is what really spurs on the industry.
Race on Sunday, sell on Monday. That
Absolutely.
was always the thing.
Yeah.
And now even with some of the larger organizations like MotoGP going back to homologation and back to more roots and not necessarily these one-of type things, that's where the industry's going. No, so it's very cool. Listen, if you want to check out Standard Motorcycle Company, where do people go?
You can find us at standardmotorcyclecode.com, or if you're local in Orlando, you can come right to our address. It's 2545 Industrial Boulevard. We're on the fringe at College Park.
So if you're in Orlando going to Disney or any place else, and you're a motorcyclist and you're stuck with your wife and kids, and you want to go get some motorcycle
come check us out. We got Wi-Fi. We even got kids' motorcycle coloring books. We got it all, Steve.
Kickstarter, where can they find that?
The Kickstarter, they'll be able to find that at kickstarter.com/standardmoto.
Okay.
So that'll be, by the time this airs, that should be live.
All right, cool.
But I'll get you all the information on that.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Jason, thanks a lot. Appreciate
No,
you
thank
taking
you,
the
man.
time.
It's always a pleasure. I appreciate you coming out.
See you again.
All right, cool.